Can artificial intelligence design a better woodworking shop than a real woodworker? It sounds ridiculous. But with AI becoming smarter every day, I wanted to find out. So today, I handed one of the biggest workshop decisions over to ChatGPT. I didn't design the layout. I didn't choose where the tools would go. I didn't even decide how the workflow should look. Instead, I gave ChatGPT my workshop size, my tools, my budget, and one simple challenge. Design me the most efficient woodworking workshop possible. Then I built the layout exactly as it suggested. No cheating. No moving things because I liked them better, just following the AI's plan. The question is, would this become the best workshop I've ever used, or a complete disaster? And honestly, one suggestion completely changed how I think about workshop design. Before asking ChatGPT anything, I gave it a few rules. The workshop had limited space. It needed room for lumber storage, a table saw, workbench, dust collection, assembly area, and enough walking space to actually work safely. In other words, a realistic shop. Not a dream workshop with unlimited space and unlimited money. Within seconds, ChatGPT produced a complete layout strategy. Not just where each tool should go, but why. It explained workflow, material movement, dust collection, lighting, storage. Even suggested keeping frequently used hand tools within arm's reach of the main bench. At first, I thought, okay, that's actually pretty reasonable. But reading a plan is one thing. Actually building it is another. So I started rearranging the shop. The first thing I noticed, the layout felt strange. Not wrong. Just different from how I'd always worked. The table saw moved closer to the center. The workbench shifted. Lumber storage changed completely. Honestly, my first reaction was, this is never going to work, but I promised I'd give the AI's design a fair chance. So I built my next project using the exact layout ChatGPT recommended. That's when things became interesting. Without realizing it, I was walking less, turning around less, and spending less time searching for tools. The workflow actually felt natural. Not perfect, but noticeably smoother. Then came another surprise. ChatGPT had placed my assembly area farther from the cutting area than I normally would have. At first, I thought that was a mistake. Until I realized how much cleaner the assembly space stayed. Less sawdust. Less clutter. Fewer interruptions. That one decision alone made glue-ups much less stressful. At this point, I was starting to wonder. Was the AI actually onto something? Or was I simply adapting to a new layout? Because the biggest test was still ahead. Real woodworking under real conditions. And that's where one recommendation turned out to be brilliant, while another one made absolutely no sense.